you need not to be told. See what happened in Enugu, you need not to be told. When we ignore these signs and the atrocities, it makes me feel that most of us are not serious. Okay, so I will hand over the mic to Foreign and Co. So okay, take it away from here.
Yeah, thank you. Mazi Alozie, good afternoon from Poland here. This is Foreign correct. And our leader remains one and only Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, that of memories of Shivu Prezanya, and all his fanaticals, men and women of valor, radicals all over the world, and his lieutenant that are doing wonderfully with the DOS. We say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your time zone. I am here with some of IPOB heavy media ways. We are here to debunk certain lines or to enlighten Biafrans on what is at stake now, because it's time. Even the Bible they read say, since the death of John the Baptist, heaven suffered violent and violent take it by force. We have come to do the needful. With me here, we have Methuselah, Biafran child, Ostra man, Ikengurag, and our Rapture Media. I hand over to Methuselah, one name is Mazi Methuselah, please unmute yourself and take over the platform. And after that, Ikengurag will take over. There was
Yes, good morning from beautiful city of Vienna. And my name is Mazi Alozie, popularly known as Methuselah, one name Kisedek. I am coming out from the city of Vienna, Austria, as many of you know. We are not here as new faces. We have been in this battle, and we are not going to shy away from anything that is coming around to disrupt and at the same time distract the journey we have embarking on. As many of you may know, they said how to know a struggle is when you have something like this coming around, because in any struggle you embark on, any journey, you must have obstacles, and the ability for you to conquer those obstacles is what makes it interesting. So we are here to also tell our people that nothing have changed. It's just a distractions. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a blueprint we have been following, and many of us are not children. Many of us know the ethics of organization. Every organization have an organogram that we follow. It's just because of the pursuit for money, some individuals are trying to, play, very, very smart in order for them to continue embezzling money using this struggle. Some of them don't want this Biafra to come. They want it to be like a career business in the name of a lawyer, so that they will be receiving their monthly pay, because as soon as Mazi Nnamdi comes out, so many of them that are being paid will no more receive their salary. So that is why you see what is going on. Before I go on, I don't know whether this is coming out audible. This is what I have.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says, anybody not following orders from DOS, you will be removed to my duty and sanctioned accordingly. Before we remove people that know where you are, this time around we'll catch you. You must understand it.
So, this is what Onyendu told us. It's not a new, we know it. Even though Onyendu didn't tell us this, all of us are matured. We know that when the leader is not there, you follow those that is second in command, which is Mazi Alozie. I want to make this thing clear very, very well. We have fought this battle and we have defeated the people that we thought that they are going to, triumph this, because we have been so many supporting from the enemies of Biafra and others. The ones we are having now is not a problem. It's not for me. For me, I don't see it as something that come out here and begin to in as much as it's a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the name of Kanu, working with Nayanya, and then they are the one that are paying Ejimako, so they have to threaten Ejimako to come out and rise on certain things. Normally, in any organization, when you have an information coming from your leader, you go straight to the organization, you go straight to the leaders of those organizations, you pass out your message. And from message I read from Ejimako is very childish, and it seems as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is interested in who will, become the interim coordinator letter from Germany than his own release. That is the reason why I told many of you these are concocted story coming from Kanu to Kanu. I don't want many of you to begin to quench your anger on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because this is the trick for you to begin to wonder why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be doing what he's doing. Why wouldn't he begin to go straight to the leadership to deliver his message? Why is he telling some people to begin to post issues online? You begin to develop hatred of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have to be very, very careful. So that whatever you are doing, you must be very, very careful. This is a plan, orchestrated plan, to make you to begin to have doubt on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thereby psychologically bringing you down and begin to talk against the struggle. We are not going anywhere. We are still here. I want to urge the leadership, the director of state. This poll is also on your court. I have asked this thing in my own platform. I'm still asking it again. I don't know whether Kanu is bigger than the struggle that couldn't be suspended. I can't shy away from saying the truth. So these are the reason why they are doing what they are doing, because Mr. A will come and do no consequences, but a member will do something and they suspended. So it is time for us to begin to stand up, to begin to look somebody's on the faces. If we see any wrongdoing, we are going to treat it. As this says, by the message that we received, the message is dead on arrival. And I know that the US have nothing to do with the message. They don't give it. Anything we hear from them, we can begin to carry it on. So the person in Germany should go and begin to, he's under suspension, as many of you know. So we cannot work on somebody that is under suspension. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let's assume that his message is coming from there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in Germany. He don't know what is going on in Germany. Even if he's the one who related the message, he acted on whatever information he received. But I want to urge and also advise the leadership not to begin to shy away from continuing in what they are doing, unless we hear it from Mazi Alozie as he stands now, which is the leader of the DOS as he stands now. We begin to know that that message is valid. So there's a killing in our land. There's a lot of killing going on in Enugu, a lot of killing going on in Akokwa. A lot of our people have lost their life because of this struggle. This struggle is not something to look in the face of anybody who claiming to be the brother of the leader or whoever that is claiming to be related to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of souls have gone in the struggle, and we are not going to disappoint those that have lost their life in this struggle. We are going to continue agitating. We are going to let them know that this struggle is in this way. The Directorate of State will continue, do their best, do like men of honor and dignity. Don't wait when you begin to hear information from Onyendu before you begin to do what you want to do. These are the things that they are using to bring many of you down. They will bring a message, they will say, Onyendu said, Onyendu said, Onyendu said you should do this. We are not children. If he has not taken, Methuselah is going up to 40-something years. I'm not a boy. So I don't know how somebody will come out and begin to tell me what to do. I don't think it's proper. Provided you have handed the mantle of leadership on me, I will act in your absence. So these are the things we're expecting from the leadership. But I have to urge the Biafrans who are listening. We are not deterred. We just want to, and I'm happy that many of you took this message as a fake news. So I just want to allow other comrades to come in. Thank you very much, Mazi, and other comrades. I remain your humble servant,
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Mazi Kengura, please. Could you unmute your phone and speak up?
Mazi, thank you very much.
Welcome.
And I want to also thank our whole
please loud your voice little, my brother. Raise your voice little, okay? You can raise your voice, okay?
I think I've been talking to.
We know. This is why we're here. Go on.
But my name is Emmanuel, popularly known as Nkuluwago. But anyway, let me say this.
Go on.
I want to talk to a lawyer in my court. At times, there's a proverb in our place that says, "Nah, onye tọgbọ." I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, it was fitting before. Nice, okay. Go on.
Anyway, I want to speak to a lawyer. I noticed that a lawyer in Mako can post things that looks degrading to the leadership of Ipob. But a lawyer in Mako cannot post anything in defense of his client's wife, that's Mazi Nnamdi's wife, who was abused by people Alozie Ejimakor is working with. Alozie Ejimakor is very fast in confirming messages they claim that came from Moniente. But Mazi Ejimakor, Ejimakor, have come up with a lot of messages from Moniente, like when Mazi Nnamdi sent message to him, he tells Biafrans that he wants everywhere to be calm. Alozie Ejimakor didn't come out to confirm it, and some other messages, including those who are sending direct and indirect messages to the federal government of Nigeria in order to use against our leader. Alozie Ejimakor pretended that he don't know what is happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's in-law, John John, have insulted, abused the leadership of this struggle. I complained to Alozie Ejimakor direct, not that maybe I made a broadcast and thinking that maybe no. I was in a meeting with him and I told him, Mazi, don't you notice what Kanu the John John is doing to the leadership of this struggle? Alozie Ejimakor never takes this message to Mazi. Or maybe he took it to Mazi Nnamdi, but refused to tell us what Mazi Nnamdi told him about these two individuals. So I want to say this to Biafrans, then I will allow other comrades to also contribute. If it's not from the dogs, it's fake. It doesn't matter who that person is. Once the message, in absence of Mazi Nnamdi, the dogs take over the leadership. So any message that is not from Mazi Nnamdi, it's fake, and we are not going to take it. And I want to warn Alozie Ejimakor to stay off IPOB. If Alozie Ejimakor knows what is good for him, let him stay far from IPOB and focus on the money he's getting from all these foreign songs and all these charlatans who are moving around. If you ask them, they say they are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi. They are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi, but if their brother was kidnapped, and we asked them, where is your brother? They said he's on top of mountain, now Bangkok, for over how many years? Over young, he's still on top of the mountain. Kanunta, where is your brother? He's on top of the mountain. And he's there. Mazi Nnamdi is still on top of the mountain. And this is the kind of people we want to listen to. And let me say this to Nnamdi because one of us Nnamdi must know that IPOB money is not for her. It's accountable to us. The money she's holding is not Mazi Nnamdi that gave it to him. To her, I mean to say. So any day we call her to give us account of our money, she won't do that. And let the leadership of IPOB sack this woman. Let them expel this woman, nothing will happen. If Mazi Nnamdi can come back and say, oh, we didn't do well, then no problem. He can punish us. But for now, let the leadership of IPOB expel Nnamdi because they are the parasite that is eating on so deep. If these people are not relieved of their duty, IPOB will never get it right. And we are going nowhere. Let them expel Kanunta and then Nnamdi. You will see the IPOB will start running smoothly. This is all I have to say for now.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Okay, before I would have asked something, but let me go to Mazi Ostraman. Mazi Ostraman, please stand on mute your phone, okay? And speak from
there. Good afternoon from here, my wonderful comrades. I want to thank you all so much. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Thank you very much. I want to thank you all for your efforts towards the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi and for how you all join hands together to battle the infiltrators. I have to thank you so much. And I will say, may Chukwu Kike Abiyama continue to bless each and every one of us. Yesterday night, we all got a shocker of our life. Why I said it was a shocker was because for the very first time, Ejimako wanted to relate a message coming from Onyendu, and he did it in a very dubious way. In fact, he indirectly gave a signal to the DSS that Mazi Kanu is the one controlling everything happening in Biafran land. I know a lot of you cannot even understand the damages that tweet will cost this struggle. But I can guarantee you that in time to come, we shall start seeing some kind of changes towards how Onyendu, towards how the visitors that always come to him, how they will be treated, because it is quite clear now, because what they've been doing right from day one, they never wanted Mazi Kanu to have link to the leadership of this struggle. And for Ejimako to come out yesterday and said, Onyendu, for the very first time, he is telling us that Onyendu gave order that somebody in faraway Germany, Onyendu is not even aware of his activities. Somebody that we don't even know if he just came out of prison. Somebody who Onyendu doesn't even know his activities. And there is a leadership in place. This man jumped all the protocols and announced to the world that Onyendu, he gave out this message in a crooked way. Why I say in a crooked way is that Mazi Kanu have been sending out messages. If not that Ifeanyi Ejiofor came on air the other day to announce to us that other people also visit Mazi Kanu. And Mazi Kanu have been crying about the criminalities, the crimes, a lot of things happening in Biafran land. Even Mazi Kanu have been saying so many things concerning the infiltrators. If not that the wife also came out to tell us how Mazi Kanu is mad about the infiltrators, how they are trying to destroy his hard-earned struggle. I'm not saying it's Mazi Kanu's struggle, but at least he's the one that built it. If not that the wife of Onyendu came on air to say all these things, we wouldn't have known that Mazi Kanu is even aware of all the atrocities by these infiltrators. Now, but for one day, Alozie Ejimako have not come out to tell us to castigate the infiltrators. Even in April this year, Simon Ekpa even said, I'm sorry to mention his name, because sometimes you have to make these things clear. You know, not everybody understands the thief in Finland, all those names. You need to call his name for people to understand where you are driving at. He came on air and confirmed in a Zoom meeting that Olive Obi transferred $20,000 to Alozie Ejimako. Alozie Ejimako till today never debunked it. A lot of things. I remember when they keep on attacking Alozie Ejimako, attacking even Kanonta, attacking Nnamdi. None of them ever voiced out anything. He never tweeted anything about these people. How can now he come up with this tweet telling us that Onyendu said, is Onyendu giving this order based on that Onyendu is outside, that Onyendu is aware of, or that Onyendu have consulted the leadership he kept in place? I made some little meditation about this tweet throughout last night. I didn't sleep, to be frank and sincere. And what came into my mind was that Onyendu is not aware of this thing. I have to be frank to my fellow Biafrans. Let us not be deceived. And that is the reason why I made the U-turn and I made a little broadcast this morning. That no retreat, no surrender. And the reason why I said no retreat, no surrender is because of our people that have died in this struggle. Had it been this thing was happening before 2015, I would have just decided, I would have just kept quiet forever. I would have gently left this struggle without saying anything. But when I look at people that have died, even till tomorrow, they keep on abducting and killing our people. There's no way I can go back. There's no way I can retreat and allow few individuals who wants to grab the DOS, grab the leadership of IPOB and destroy it so that there will be not like the Biafra struggle anymore. And to fulfill the urges of their paymasters, who are the politicians. Because I can guarantee you, there are some certain things I want to say here, but I am not happy in some certain things that is happening because I don't like the way and manner Prince Kanu, who also visits Mazi Alozie, the way he handles certain things. It looks as if the DOS is isolated. Whenever DOS raises some certain issues, you will never see Prince Kanu share it or even talk about it. But yesterday night, Prince Kanu has been on Twitter and his Facebook page, writing, even trying to, diminish the struggle, trying to, paint DOS as if, in fact, let me be frank, this man Ejimako have really, I've talked about him, and some people came to my inbox to tell me, oh, Mazi, and tone down. This man Ejimako have been doing this thing for a very long time. And anybody that is so inquisitive because of money, if this man can tell you that he cannot disobey people paying him, that means if the federal government of Nigeria pays him money to poison Oyendu during visitation, that man will quietly do it because he needs money. And there's no way we will keep quiet. I want to thank our leaders because I believe I've seen some posts from China Samuru which have encouraged people like me, this morning. It shows that there is no retreat and there is no surrender. I want to thank our media warriors that felt disappointed yesterday but woke up this morning in great spirits to realize that we cannot leave this struggle for idiots. We cannot leave this struggle for criminals. I personally in here, I have to be frank to you guys. Since June this year, I have been very, very sick. I was diagnosed with leukemia, with cancer. Sometimes, let me not just go there, but sometimes I write through pains. But nobody knows about this apart from Ikenga Uruagu because the wife is a medical expert, and most of the time I keep on talking to him. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I keep on doing this thing, not because I want anything from IPOB, but because I want my children, who are, even as I'm speaking, they are watching and listening to me. I want a better future for them. And so I have made up my mind to sacrifice my last pint of blood to make sure we realize this dream of our land so that my children at least can visit home without moving with escorts. That is why I am fighting hard. Even on sick bed, I still write on my Facebook page without people knowing. Because I want a society whereby when I'm going to Nigeria, I don't need to go and pay police officers to protect me. I have been to a lot of countries in this world. There's no place, and I have seen celebrities, none of them moves around with security escorts. Only in Nigeria. And that is one thing that we must all fight. If you know you really want freedom, that is the number one freedom. I want to thank our brothers who have spoken, Methuselah and the King Guruago. I want to thank you so much. This battle, we will never relent. In fact, this is the beginning of what we are. In fact, what I have programmed for Ejimako. He has dug a very big pit that I will throw him in, because he cannot fool the DOS and go scot-free. The reason why I'm supporting the DOS is I'm not being paid by anybody, or I have not spoken to any member of the DOS, because I saw the sincerity in them. The reason why a lot of people don't want to support, the reason why a lot of dubious people don't want to support the DOS is because they know when you support the DOS, you will not be paid. When you support the DOS, you will not participate in fundraising and make money. I have had one-on-one chat with Chiamaka Ajere, and Chiamaka Ajere said, "Magi support to DOS, and when Singa went at dia." That is why he made the U-turn. Even after castigating Simon Ekpa, he made that U-turn back to Simon Ekpa, because what they do there is, after fundraising, Emeka Livingstone in US, we call Samuel Ekpa, said, our brother, we raised 3,000. Samuel Ekpa will just send him his own share, give Chiamaka Ajere, all those media warriors, give them so that they keep on fighting. This is exactly what they do. But they know, all these criminals know that if you are fighting for IPOB and DOS, you will rather you are the one that will put in your money. Because I know how many people who calls me from Biafra land, that, oh, I like data, oh, I like this, oh, I'm going to Abuja, I don't have transport fare. I have been doing it because I want a better future for my children. Thank you so much. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to protect this struggle till we get our land. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Awesome, man. Talking about that tweet by Mem, I saw it. You see where he was defending Ejimako, that whatever he says is coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I thank God that Methuselah played that clip by Onyendu, and that clip should be playing 24 hours. We'll put it MP3 so that Biafrans will be hearing it. Before I go to Biafran chat, I want to say something here, because Nnenne has a way, Nnenne has her way, the way she rose. If Nnenne finds out they're doing a good work, he will blackmail you before, he will do everything to blackmail you, and you'll be removed. He did it to Mazi Alozie in Germany, and that is what he's trying to do to this our young man, Mazi Collins Chinedu. Now, because of the headset Nnenne and the calendar had for Chike Doziem, this is why they went in and brought Simon Ekpa. If you remember initially, they were carrying their high joke that Simon is the leader. So Simon is the leader of IPOB, and the Simon had to be. They tried everything, even to the radio, to say all those 4 things that were mentioned that time. But today we thank God, and we are very happy that the Biafrans are listening as we are debunking all their fat lies. And Methuselah, if Methuselah is here, maybe Biafra child will see that the money that is being paid in Kenya, that money that are laughing in Kenya, that shadow, that fat money, that shadow in Kenya, that court, that lawyer, the US is not aware of anything. There's nobody. They are just throwing away that money. They are just wasting that money. Just as they went to UK. And you see the mess. You see the mess they made in UK. You can see the mess they made in UK. You can see the mess they made in UK. Biafra, please take over. I'm having a serious call. Biafra, go on, please.
All right. Wonderful and great people of Biafra. I thank you all. I thank our host, Mazi Alozie, and I also thank the comrades that they have already spoken. I thank you, Mazi Okechukwu Ekelorweke. I am Mazo Kenna Okechukwu, known as the Biafran Child Nwachineke, the General. I am speaking all the way from Germany. But before I will continue, I got a question. The question that I want to ask Alozie Jimako is this. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prefer to stay in DSS dungeon and now begin to change a coordinator or national coordinator? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prefer to be there and now be changing coordinators, something like this. You know, this is the question that we're supposed to ask. But some people don't even get the point. You see, some people have come to destroy this struggle, and we are here. We are not going anywhere. Believe you me, we are not going anywhere. And the second question that I want to ask Alozie Jimako is this. Did Alozie Jimako told Onyendu what that man did? Now, let me go back to that, because we have to read it out so that people will understand what I'm talking about. Alozie, according to Alozie Jimako, he wrote on his Twitter hand, "Today, I had a visitation with Onyendu, and he asked me to make a public that he had asked one of his lawyers. Who is that lawyer that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked?" That is a question there. We have to underline that. Who is that person? Is it Alozie Jimako? Because Alozie Jimako now is playing the second person, and we don't know that first person that Onyendu said. Now let me continue. Let me continue here. And to the lawyers, memo to Mazi Alozie to announce Ogbonnaya Abraham as a new interim coordinator for Germany. Did Alozie Jimako told Onyendu what that Ogbonnaya Abraham did? That is another question. We have to underline that. What did Ogbonnaya did before they suspended him? Did Alozie Jimako also told our leader that this guy we are talking about in question is under suspension? You know, some of our people think that we don't reason. Listen to me, my people. We are thinking deeply. You cannot just come out because you think that you are a lawyer. It has nothing to do with this struggle. It has nothing to do with this struggle. So, after everything they wrote, again, the first person that congratulated this Mazi Ogbonna was Kanu. You see the kind of manipulation of Kanu. The same thing happened. The same thing happened when they told Emanating in Finland to come and take a slot on Radio Biafra or in Radio Biafra, if the case may be. Kanunta, not Kanunta, Kingsley Kanu, because I have to call his name. He's not Kanunta, his name is Kingsley Kanu. Kingsley Kanu jump out, begin to challenge the leadership that they must make Simon Ekpa to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And the question is this: is Kanunta or Kingsley Kanu, is it part of DOS? The answer is no. Is Kanunta occupying any position in IPOB? The answer is no. So why Kanunta want to begin to challenge the leadership that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have built? And he told us, whenever he traveled, whenever he is in this kind of situation that he is today, those that we must listen to. I don't know why Kanunta keep on doing this, or Kingsley Kanu keep on doing this to somebody he called his brother. That is why most of the time I always question, is this guy truly a blood brother to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And some of them in that contractor for them, they see that they are real blood brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know what they want to benefit by not allowing their brother to come out, to come and settle all this shenanigans that is going on today. Because these people don't want our leader to be out. Now let me go to the person they say that they want him to be the new coordinator of Germany. Because some people don't even understand. And I hope Alozie Jimako is listening to me. The guy in question, he called a police for me because we went to a meeting people are not getting what is happening, or they are not understanding what is going on. And now we call a meeting to ask the coordinator, which is the former coordinator, which today he is still on suspension. And now they went to, the way they used to do it, they want to maneuver their way. And I will tell our people the reason why they are doing all this. The guy called police for me because he thought that he can intimidate me. He thought that I don't have document in Germany, so that when he will call police, I will run away. That is the reason why he called police. And I will tell you people that this guy have chased some people. This guy have, please, my people, please, my kids are home. We are family people, and at the same.
Mazi, if you are taking care of something, let me take it. Are you on? Are you okay?
No, I'm okay. Mazi, just to show you the kind of our time that we are giving on this, the time we are giving on this Biafran restoration project. I am working. The time that I'm supposed to devote or use for my kids, for my wife, I'm also using it on Biafran restoration project. Nobody pays me. Rather, I add also my money. I pay some people according to the Austrian man. I also gave some things to people in Biafra land. But let me continue. People don't even understand if Alozie Ejimako is listening. I want him to know that this guy in question, which is Abraham Obunnaya, called police for me so that police can arrest me, so that they will throw me into jail. Can somebody tell me why this guy called police for me? And before this guy called his police, we called the national coordinator. He spoke with the national coordinator. The national coordinator told him, you may have any problem with this guy. You may don't like him, but don't call police for him. But the guy insists because he thought by today that I'm supposed to be in jail. He called the police. And when the police landed, they asked him, what do you want us to do? We can't do anything. You cannot just call police for somebody that never hurts you, never touched you. That is how the case die as dodo. But now let me tell you people why they are doing all these things. We have been contributing money to our general account that is with the Adan Nayaya disposal. And now Adan Nayaya want to manipulate to make Abraham to be the second person that are going to be seeing the account, because they want to take all our money. They want to steal our money. There is no two ways about it. And I'm saying this time around, like this one, we go know who is who. Somebody on suspension, you went there and fabricate lie and concoct story, tell our leader, and our leader give you people. I don't know, even though I can't say that it's our leader that gave that message. Because you can't tell me before you give a message to a leader, you must tell a leader what really happened. The same thing happened to Wefi. Upon Wefi want to manipulate me, want to use me to silence Mazi Alozie. And I want to tell you people, the hatred that you people have on Mazi Alozie can never work. Because on this quest of self-determination, it's not a family business. It can never be family business. Of course, you people have found yourself in our money by controlling our money. But we know that this struggle can never be family business. And I want to tell Kanu that you see all this, all these shenanigans that is parading himself, trying to put himself as a leader, or trying to begin to speak as Onyendu said. We are not going to buy that nonsense. And I want to urge the great people of Biafra, the freedom fighters, that they should disregard this Twitter from Alozie Ejimako. This Twitter of Alozie Ejimako is not holding any ground at all. It can't hold any water. It's nothing. And we will tell them, I'm not the one that's saying it, but the leadership, that is when I will know if the people that we are following, they know what they are doing. We will know if they are going to replace Mazi Collins that is already the national coordinator. That is when I will know. And if such a thing happens, believe you me, I'm not going to take it. And I know that the man in charge on absent of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is in the person of Mazi Alozie, can never allow all this shenanigan that is coming from them. A man that stands resolute, a man that have vowed because of his royalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to begin to play him. And we are here to support him because you know why? Biafran restoration project is not a family business. And it can never be family business. Now, I want to go to the lawyer in Kenya and Binsman and also the legal team that Kanu trying to, you want to use our brain because most of the time they see that most of our people are gullible people. Most of our people, they don't use their brain at all. Kanu called me, if I'm not mistaken, when all this thing started, he told me that he has a lawyer in Kenya, he has a lawyer, Beastman, he's taking the care of everybody. Then I asked Kanu, can you be able to give me update of those lawyers in Kenya? Do you know the great people of Biafra that up to date, Kanu never bring any document from our lawyer or the lawyer he claimed that they are in Kenya? I want you people to see all these things. They are just chasing shadow. Kanu is just stealing money from our money that is within Nayanya because that is their plan. Remember that when they just kidnapped our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they went to the same Kingsley Kanu and asked him, where is your brother Winendo? He said he's on mountain praying. He said he's on mountain praying. They asked Kanu 3 times. Even though when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already in that contraption called Daminebuzu and they are parading our leader in the court, cover his face, they chain his hand and his leg. Kanu still said that Onyendu is still on mountain praying, that he want to go and confirm if it's true. I hope you people are getting the point because it's very, very important. You people are beginning to understand all these things that I'm stating because that is where all this problem started. I want you people to understand that Bridget Okafor, Madam Oyibo, the one they call Mazi Alozie, and they remain in Finland. Remember, if you people haven't forgotten, because we are here to remind you things that you have already been forgotten. The same Kanu jump out and begin to say, Simon Eber should go and take the position because they know what they are doing. Kanu or Kingsley Kanu want to take the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we are here to tell him that all those things that he's saying, he can never be that so because we have come to stay. So up to date, Kanu never give us update from Beastman that they have been paying a huge of amount. Kanu never give us updates of our legal or lawyers in Kenya. We always see what is happening after the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The lawyers will come out and give us the brief or press release of what they did in the court. As I'm speaking to you all today, the great people of Biafra, for over going to 2 years now, Kanu never give us any update. Kanu will go, or Kingsley Kanu will go to Kenya. He will go there and pay some newspaper. They will write article and he will bring it to us. Why can't he show us the press release or addressing what happened in Kenya? Because up to date, Kenya people has no case. There is no case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. It's only in that contraption called Daminebuzu that shows that these people are just trying to, steal money from us. And why they want to replace Abraham Obunna to take in charge or to take over Mazi Collins is because they want to cover all the atrocity, all the money they have already stolen. Because if Collins is there, Collins did, remember these people are the people that appointed Collins, this Madam Finance and Kamonta. But now Collins, they have backfired them because they thought that Collins is going to work with them. Some of our people, they reason. Our people understand and the ethics of this movement. that this is not a family business. Now they begin to see Collins as the, is stopping them to do whatever they want to do. Now they want to remove Collins and put Wunaya, a stark illiterate that cannot even write his name. A very, very stark illiterate. I said it without any missing word. This man knows nothing. This man is nobody. That is why they told me they will send me to court. I'm still waiting for their court. Up to date, they can't do more than a dead rat because their case have died as dodo, according to our son, Osakobe. I would like to stop here. If you want to ask me a question, I'm ready to answer. They won't.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you. Mazi Kanga, you were trying to say something before. Can you speak up now?
Yes, Mazi, the Biafran child wanted to ask a question, but I think he cut short the question because that question that he wanted to ask is very, very important. According to him, he asked if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to remain or if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prepare to stay in DSS custody and to be sending coordinators or to come out and make things work again. Now, you see this question that the Biafran child want to ask. It's very, very important. Anything is possible when it comes to
Mazi Kenga, no, I have, please, as you correct me, I'm still on it. I'm asking the question, not trying to ask. I'm asking the question. So you can also help me to ask the question once again. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to ask the question. Thank you.
Thank you. So now, you see, when it comes to Nenianya and the Kanonta, anything is possible. These people, they operate like demons. And they have a way of eating people deep. When Nenianya gets to South Africa, he come online on the broker. And Nenianya said to people, South African National Cabinet have opened a new account. When Imagine the Kanu is not aware of, as if Nenianya don't know what is happening in South Africa. Let me tell you people this. In South Africa, we have some group of gangsters who think IPOB belongs to them. If you follow them to bank, if you see the way they are behaving inside bank, if you ask them, why are you behaving like this? South African somebody who is in charge of our money, he will be rigmarolling inside bank as if the bank belongs to a car. You will not answer. Why are you behaving like this? He will tell you they are in charge. And because of them being in charge, we demanded that they should give us proof of payment or statement of account. Do you know what this Madam Tenant of South Africa did? He went and printed a fake edition statement and presented it to IPOB National. And they investigated this thing and found out that this thing is fake. They have to report, and the leadership took a decision on this woman. Then Nyanya came back and said, hey, the leadership of IPOB have no right, as long as he is the head of finance, that the woman will still work with her. Now, this is a group of criminals or gangsters that power move from their husband, their boyfriend, not if you say with your they might be together. They are not husband and wife. It's just a true people doing dichotomy together. The power moves from the husband. And IPOB said, no, this man is not doing this. Okay. The man said, if you people don't want me to work again, let me hand it over to my girlfriend. And the man handed the power over to his girlfriend, not wife, girlfriend. IPOB money in South Africa. Then, when the leadership, the national coordinator of IPOB in South Africa looked into what is happening, the man then said, no, we can't continue this way. We have asked this woman to give us account. The woman said she needed time. We gave her 3 months. After the 3 months, we gave her another 3 months. After the we gave her 6 months. And yet, this woman cannot give us account of how much we have in South Africa. Okay, is this be the case? Let us open a welfare welfare account to be putting our money for now. So when this woman is done with our account here, we can then transfer the whole money in this welfare account to the main account. The national coordinator of IPOB never asked us not to put money there. What he demanded for what? Okay, now, it's as if this account is stuck. For now, let us wait and know what is going on in this account. So what you will do for me now, put the money in this welfare account. And the welfare account they opened, the national coordinator of IPOB in South Africa is not even a signatory to this account. But many came online because they have a way of money. You know, they know how to talk slowly, and they think they will use their pussycat way of talking to deceive people. The national coordinator opened another account. Why? Nyanya knew what is going on in South Africa. Mazi, let me tell you what they used to do here in South Africa. Every day they will set up a program. It's either in Debe or in Cape Town. And they will go there to be doing dichotomy. So you know what is that? I will explain that. I'm on Radio Biafra, so I will not say something. I will explain it later on my page. Now, if they go there, there is nothing. They will not come up with any sensible thing. The only thing they will tell us, they have spent 50,000 rand. They have spent 200 billion rand just on a rubbish meeting that have no meaning. They can do online. And my question to them is this. If it's your own money, will you spend it like this? You go to Devon, you go to Cape Town, you rent a holiday house. You people are inside doing rubbish inside there. I don't know what they do there, including in that life, how money there. After you come back to tell us how the budget, you spend 40,000 rand in some mebel in the metal. Now, Mazi, the thing is, when you want to speak the truth, people will tell you, oh, no, Ikenga, don't say that. You know, he's a high latter. He's in a higher position. I said to them, because Nanyanya in a high position, call you IPOB, when I'm Mohita. When I'm Mohita from morning till night, okay, why can't Nanyanya go and look for job like other people? Other DOS, they have jobs, they do their job, they don't need office because we are getting the government in exile. So what is the office for? Nnamdi is the only paid Dutch lender. Nnamdi, upon receiving this money, Nnamdi will still not respect people who are paid. We are the people that employ Nnamdi. We hired her. She don't have any experience of accounting or this, but we just hired her. So Ipob no lose God on a lot of things in this room. And so today, many have refused to look for another job. Even many are available. I IPOB. And the office they set up for her. How many times can many again at that office? How many times? By the end of the month, I pour million allowance. Toilet around IPOB will say. After I will come up and say, Bijou, these people are Bijou. Bijou and the Nnamdi, tell me, what's the difference between you and the Nnamdi? You are eating blood money. You are feeding on blood money. You are traveling with blood money. Everything you say, don't know the Muslim Nabitena. He said, to say, no, the cup of oil, the cup of injustice, one dinner. I said, I don't know when they will post a picture and say the cup of get one and have said. And that's all. They will go to Kenya. They will tell us one ghost lawyer we don't know. And they will say we are giving them one. We are giving them. They will defend who? It's the Mazi Alozie in Kenya. Mazi Alozie is in. I want people to understand this. Mazi Alozie is in Nigeria. Somebody will tell you, we had a lawyer in Kenya to defend Mazi. Which is Mazi Alozie? We duplicate Mazi Alozie in Kenya. But this is the bitter truth our people, we don't want to tell ourselves. And if we don't take these people, Mazi, we are going nowhere. You see Nnamdi, you see Kanu. If IPOB leadership don't take decision on these people, We are going nowhere. And I will keep on saying this. Expel Menyanya, expel Kanumta, and wait for what the repercussion may be. If Nnamdi can come out and say, oh, Nnamdi leadership, so be it. If anybody got punished because of that action, no problem. We continue. But expel these people now. Always go back, let them go in. Because before, they had to go when they let Menyanya hold whatever he is with. Even if he's holding billions of dollars, let her be with that billions of dollars. Because immediately you will mention her name on Radio Biafra. That's the end of Menyanya. That is IPOB for you. Once your name is mentioned, you are expelled. That is your end. This all I have to say.
Okay, Mazi Kenga, thank you very much. Now, Patrick just joined us. Ikem Patrick from Italy. Ikem Patrick, good afternoon from here.
Yeah, Mazi, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you've been listening since. I think the platform is yours to make your contributions towards what we are discussing here.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I want to thank Biafrans all over the world. We are here on Radio Biafra Live, discussing the issues that has to do with our people and the betrayal that we see on a daily basis. Before I proceed, I want us to take a look at how Mazi Nnamdi landed in Kenya. When you see what is happening today, as it stands now, it will give you a picture of Kendi Asiwe Laloma Nnamdi Kanu Wejebe Kenya without the consent of IPOB leadership and the Directorate of State. It is now very clear that these same people that are now trying to destroy IPOB from all angles were the same people who lured Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is in DSS dungeon. And when they kidnap him in Kenya, the same Kanunta is the one that also deceived Biafrans all over the world. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying in the mountain. Even when he knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, he lied to us. And that's not enough. He continued to perpetrate his evil. Everything you see him do, running around legal and illegal, Kenya, Britain, Britain, an issue that is supposed to be handled by the indigenous people of Biafra as an entity. Kanunta Kani took it as a personal business by taking Nigerian government to court as a family in the UK and in Kenya. The court case that is supposed to happen in Kenya and the UK that Kanunta hijacked is supposed to be between the indigenous people of Biafra and the Nigerian government. The case that is supposed to happen in the case that is said that is happening in Kenya is supposed to be between the indigenous people of Biafra and but Kanunta hijack all these things.
Can you go back a bit? Your voice ceased before 1 minute ago. That's second ago.
Because I was coming in. I was trying is that look at I stopped. But
the case that you said about the Kenya between
you will see how
Nigeria and Kenya, probably that's what you want to say.
No, what I was saying is that the case that Kanunta claimed that he's handling in Kenya is supposed to be a case between the indigenous people of Biafra and the Kenyan government, and not not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family and Kenya government. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represent the indigenous people of Biafra in that case. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if Biafrans understand the argument I'm making here. Mazi, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, go on. We are hearing you.
So the case that he said that he filed in Kenya is supposed to be between the indigenous people of Biafra. Indigenous people of Biafra and the Kenyan government, and not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family and Kenyan government. The same thing is supposed to happen in the United Kingdom. I don't know if you understand I don't know if Biafrans understand what I'm saying. The case that is being instituted in the UK is supposed to be between the indigenous people of Biafra and the British government, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family and the British government. But Kanu now trying to do everything under family name, under family business, have hijacked the whole process, and today he cannot even give account of how far he has gone with the case. I don't know if Biafrans understand, because everything we see, you say that Kanu's personal interest. Kanu's personal interest is what he's running all around for. And that is what is happening in the change of the coordinator that we see today. When you see them now start appointing a national coordinator, because they are looking for somebody who will serve their interest. Kanu is looking for who will serve his interest in Germany. He's not choosing somebody to serve the interest of Biafrans in Germany. He's looking for somebody who will serve his interest in Germany. And that is when Jimakona comes in. When you look at all the whole show they have been putting up with their fake prophet, the other of their fake prophet, they have been using this fake prophet to attack Ejiofor, trying to disunite the legal team. They try to create problem among the legal team so that they will be able to, destroy everything that IPOB leadership is doing. You understand what I'm saying? So Biafrans, we all know what is happening. Kanu and Naya, their interest is around that finance. They say that Chikedosia do not have right to know what is happening in IPOB finance as a head of directorate. But Kanu have the right to know what is happening in IPOB finance. It's a question we should ask ourselves. So who is Kanu? And everything you see Kanu do, every fight, he's fighting. It's around the finance. Around that finance, he's protecting it. He doesn't want people to. He doesn't want accountability because he knows what he's doing. He knows what. That is why he's holding on to Naya so tight because I go see Abaya Napa. So that is all I have to say. And I believe that Biafrans are supposed to know better by now that we cannot tolerate anybody trying to choke eye into our leadership. No, we will not take it. Kanu has done everything possible to see that he frustrates this struggle. But we are here to checkmate and bring him to accountable and accountability. Maz, I want to say thank you very much for whatever the time you've given to me. I'll still hold on to the line. Unfortunately, there are activities I'm involved with, but I'll still hold on to the line. If you need my contribution, I will always be available. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Machineke. Do any of us have anything again to say? Contribution, whatever.
Yes, Mazi. Let me also add this because our people have to understand this. Like I said before, I always communicate with Kanonta. And he also called me, like I said before, I think like 2 or 3 months ago. I asked Kanonta, our money with Madam Finance. Why can't Madam Finance come and give account of how she spend the money and how money come in? Do you know what I'm saying this for the people of Biafra to listen to me attentively, because everything that I'm saying is a gospel. This is the way it is. I'm not coming here to add something. I'm saying it the way it is. I asked Kanonta, do you know the response from Kanonta that our money in national account, that it is in Madam Finance disposal, is independent? Great people of Biafra, are you people listening? That our money that individual contributed is now an independent money. That means they can use the money anyhow they want, they can spend it anyhow they want, and they can use it anyhow. Then I ask Kanonta, this money, who are those that contributed this money? Kanonta don't want to answer the question. He don't want to. I asked him, this money, is it your money or the money the great people of Biafra individual contributed? He don't want to answer the question. He tell me to go and meet Finance. I want you people to understand the mission and vision of these people. They wish that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died on the mountain, as they were telling us, so that they can be able to squander and finish all this money, and we are going to left for nothing. And I want you people to understand this, that Chukwu Okike helped us, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu survive. That is something that I don't know how he survived it. If it's not Chukwu Okike, he will never survive this. And believe you me, this struggle is supposed to die, but God is with us, and we must continue. We are not going to stop. On this one, now we will know who are the leadership. If Kingsley Kanu is the head of DOS, or if it's Mazi Alozie on absent of our leader, the man in charge. And I want the great people of Biafra to begin to demand this. I don't know how Madam Finance will be here in Germany. He want to be prognosing all the whole accounts. You are in Germany. You are going to America. You are going to, what they call it, South Africa. You are going to Spain. You are going to this. But when Mazi Awanim, the European rep, trying to go to other countries to strengthen our people, then we begin to ask him a question, and he is European rep. That is what the European rep. He can go to any place in Europe and strengthen people. Then we begin to ask about Mazi a question. Why should you left where you are and coming to Germany or go to Spain to strengthen people? But these people are going from country to country. Then we left Europe, go to America. Then we left Europe, go to Africa, begin to control. I want to tell great people of Biafra, it's very, very important that we, or any place we reside, it's good that we must know our account, where you reside, what is going on with your account. No, to somebody will come and tell you, you don't have to know what is going on upon you are the person that contributing the money. They will tell you it's okay, everything is going well. How can you know that things is going well? And again, great people, ask yourself this question. How can a single person, a single woman, a single person will be controlling the money of over 80 million? If something happened, what are we going to act? What are we going to say? When our leader was out here, we don't have to be asking all these questions, because I believe that when Onyendu wants, he will go and see the account. And by that time, we are not having this problem with those people that can also oversight the money or the account to know what is going on. Today, Madam Finance have removed everybody. She is only one with Kingsley Kanu. She is only one on that account now, or in that account with Kanu. I want great people of Biafra to begin to ask questions. And we are not going to allow our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to die in DSS dungeon. We will keep on fighting. We will keep on propagating this issue of Biafran restoration project. We will keep on educating our people, because the ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have sink into our boomerangs. and we can never let go. We can't. We can never let go. I will stop here, Mazi. Let our people begin to demand what is happening around them. They will.
Thank you. Thank you. Asraman,
Yeah.
you want to say something?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
My wonderful people, I want to make this clear, and I'm directing this particular message to over 80 million freedom fighters, IPOB freedom fighters. I want you to understand one thing. At this point in time, we are here to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no more a family member of Prince Meme Kanu. He belongs to us. All the people from Ebonyi down to Anambra, Enugu, all the youths that have died, they did not die for Kanunta, Nenayanya, Ijimako, or Fine Boy, or the slave queen that she called the wife. I'm sorry to say this on Radio Biafra, but I know what I'm saying. They died because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called everybody to come together. That we are whiter. We are white and whiter than snow. And for that main reason of being whiter than snow, we will never relent. We own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are, in fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's our child. We have to handle him with care so that these enemies will not destroy him. And for that reason, let me give you one why I said this. During the Biafran war, the people owned Ojukwu. Before Ojukwu declared the Biafran war, it took Ojukwu time until the youth of Enugu, that's Enugu State University of Enugu, University of Nigeria. Yes, University of Biafra. They all rose up when Ojukwu was delaying the declaration, Ahara declaration. They all rose up and told Ojukwu to his face, enough is enough. Declare this thing, let us see the end. Ojukwu told them it will not be easy. They said we are ready. People, the youths in Imo State rose up. Abia rose up. Everywhere, so they started rising up. Ojukwu have no choice but to listen to the voice of the masses, which is very important. Now, I'm directing this to our able DOS. I have gone through all your profiles. All of you are all working to make ends meet in your various organizations. But the person giving us this headache today, that is why we are here. This woman is a jobless idiot. She's a jobless idiot, and that is why she has all the time in this world to cause havoc wherever she steps her foot into. But we will put a stop to it in this generation of IPOB. I am telling you this. Please, I want our DOS to pay attention to this, because we, the people, this is no more. During the Biafran war, there was command and control. Ojukwu fought the war with command and control, just like what we are facing in the IPOB. But when the people rose up and said, we declare this war for us, we are battle ready, Ojukwu have no choice but to obey the voice of the people. Today, we, the people of IPOB, over 75 million people, are now battle ready, and we are not giving the DOS a marching order, but we are aggrieved members, and we are pleading for we to be happy. For we to be happy, you must listen to our voices, and please, we don't want any time wasting. We want Madam Nenayanya, Kanu to step down. Please relieve Madam Nenayanya of her duties and chase away Kanunta. Let that heaven fall. it is us that will speak for you, because right from the day Mazi Alozie was captured to this very, very moment, it has still been the masses of this IPOB that have been defending this struggle. And so long as Mazi Alozie gave the command that anything Chike said goes, anything Chike says goes. If Lumike calls you and you refuse to pick up the call, you will be chased away. And before your daughter Madam Nayanya, Oga about the last cover. Please, we are not giving orders because DOS are our superiors. But we the masses, the reason why most times, I remember I participated in the 1989 SAP riot before I left Nigeria. And I have to tell you this, after that SAP riot, IBB made some changes. So most of the times, we cannot demonstrate before the OS, but we are using this forum to demonstrate before them. They have to listen to us. And when our Onyendu comes out to ask why, the DOS should play this particular clip to them, that the masses, the men who fought for you for a year and 5 months you were inside, said we must take this action for them. This is my final word. Thank you, my great Biafrans.
Thank you. Let's welcome my brother. In our mind, you want to talk?
Yes, I am here. I just want to make my closing remark. If you calm down for some seconds and keep quiet and think about what just happened, you will find out that it's nothing happened. Rather, this is a reminder on what is facing on the leadership of this movement. I wouldn't normally, I suppose, I'll take this talk would have taken me 5 minutes, but I know I'm going to cut it short because our brother Ostraman Page have already spoken my mind. Now, I still want to remind the Directorate of State, they have obeyed as obedient servant. They have showed that they are obedience to the leadership of this struggle. I know what they have been dodging, but they may not know that as they are dodging it, they are sacking indirectly. So many people are withdrawing back. We are in the media. We have to tell you what is going on. I can't come out here to paint it white, whereas I know that it's another color. The gallant men who respect dignity, who obey rules and regulations, they don't want to revolt. They just quietly step out. Why? Because we have a disease watching us in our face, and we shine away and claiming that let us wait until Onyendu come out, he will address it. We are not children. This is what Onyendu said. This is what he said.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from DOS, you will be removed to IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. Even before we remove you without knowing where you are, this time around I will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. This Humanitarian is saying reconciliation committee.
Hold up there. These things is there for the DOS to see it. Sometimes this is testing their resolve. This is testing their capability to handle issues when the leaders. It doesn't mean that they're not capable to do what they're supposed to do, or are they still which kind of obedience is this? The more you obey, the more, because this woman, I'm living here in Austria. Austria speak German. We have the same system like Germany. This woman cannot speak Dutch. I don't know how she's even translating the letter coming to the office. I'm saying it now. When it will happen, you people will say I said it. That we must be having so many important letters that this woman doesn't even know the meaning. The letter might come, she will use it to go to toilet. No, they don't know that it's an important message for this struggle. That woman there is an epitome to show that something is wrong. We need to make a very, very drastically changes. This is if many of you are afraid of she running away with the money she has. Let her keep it down, since they have been using it to be solving their own personal business. Normally, it's not supposed to be in this way. Normally, anywhere she is must be hunted down and bring out whatever money she's holding. That's how a struggle is supposed to be. But DOS have showed in all ramifications that they are obedient. And at any time they're speaking, what we'll be hearing from them, Onyendu said, this is to show that they're too obedient. But sometimes in a movement, it's not like that. They need to act in order to bring back those who are now quiet. So many people are quiet. They said, okay, if this thing is how it is going, let me hold my money. I'm not going to revolt. I'm not autopilot with infiltrators. I'm not going to revolt. I want to continue obeying the leadership, but I'm not going to participate financially. And many of you know that finance is the backbone of every organization. It is very unfortunate that we left this woman so long. So as this woman is seeing herself there, she is now thinking that nobody can do that job except her. That is what is going on in her brain. And that is why she's now running around the brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that I am with the brother, I'm secured. But this is an organization. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot come out and begin to go against what he said. We are not children. We will still tell him, Onyendu, this is what you said, and we must follow it. And this is what is supposed to be obtainable in every organization. So, like I said, nothing has changed. Nothing happened. But rather, is a reminder to the leadership that this is the time for them to react. And I think as from now, my program will be on them to act, so that the people around will know that yes, we have leaders. They will be there, please, for crying out loud. I want to leave you people here. I want to thank Mazi Alozie for hosting this program. I still remain gallant. I am not moved. I will be the last man standing in this struggle. I didn't come out because of anybody. I have seen what is going on in Biafra land. The people have no hope again. Nigeria is not working. People are dying left and right. This is a metaphor. We are trying for betterment of the life of our people. So I didn't join this struggle because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu convinced me. He convinced me, and I think about his conviction. I make research. The thing is happening in our own eyes, so that people will say, "Oh, it doesn't mean that this man or what he's preaching is not correct." No, it is in our own eyes that the things he's looking at on our own, that things are not normal. So please let them do the things needful, so that they put a smile on the face of the gallant people that are with us in this struggle. I have to thank you, and I sign out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I let go of your mic?
Mazi Kenga.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me say this. Let the leadership of Ipob take action now and put the blame on us when I'm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu join us. You see, if you don't act, we are in a very critical time and we need a critical decision. I want the leadership. I'm not commanding them. I can't command them. But I'm pleading with them that they may act now, not later. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finally will join us, put the blame on Ipob media warrior. Put the blame on us. I understand that the leadership don't want to do anything that will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu blame them. I understand. And that's how it's supposed to be. Because the most successful army on this planet is army that are well and properly and disciplined. I understand that. So whenever you see the leadership acting, Onyendu said this, Onyendu said that, we understand. And that is, I'm not blaming them. That's how it's supposed to be, because it's command and control. But now, we are in a very critical time. Let the leadership of Ipob be exposed. Well, open a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put a joke. One and all Ipob media warriors. Because we don't want to threaten you people. We don't want to say, oh, if you don't do this, we will go, because that's what Kanu wants us to do. Kanu wants us to leave the Biafra struggle. So he will go and get all these little monkeys who he can control and tell them what to do. You know, Kanu, it's someone that I've been like. We do talk. We spend time talking on phone. And if you now reflect, you will realize that all this while, all what Kanu wanted is the way to gather media warriors. Because Kanu knew that where the power lies is on media. Remember that he suggested that thing that lives in the land. He suggested that they should give him this thing, the mentorship of broadcasting on radio. That was his first move. And that one failed woefully. He moved. He said, oh, dissolve EDOS. Dissolve them. They don't take order from. There was a day he called me. I think I told him that he don't listen. He don't do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He is disobeying Mazi Nnamdi. I said to Kanu, why can't you wait? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then come up, or at least let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu communicate to us through the lawyers, then they will give it to the leadership to announce it. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. A lawyer, you might have brought for the member of because of how monthly because they are here.
He's an employer.
And I don't even know who is a lawyer. Maybe his new coordinator is John one actually Emanating with the Kanu. Then send to home bring their national coordinator. Now, let the leadership of IPOB take this decisive action. Then I put the blame on us. If there will be any. Upon a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, oh, now media worry. You guys, because when you are punished by your father, it's not bad. And that's what makes you a human. You must receive some punishment. As you see me, I'm 24 hours ready for any punishment that will come. And I don't see the reason why people will find it difficult to receive punishment from their father. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like, he is not like his life. He's the father of this struggle and the leader, the supreme of this IPOB movement. Now, we can't be afraid of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's punishment. We will accept it. We need to operate to punish right. And that's what makes you a human. So, I brought on Kaba to the future. Then I said, wait, because Mazi, the reason why they want to remove this current, it's all about money, because current will not allow them to do anything. Current will not allow them. So, one current, the men can hey, okay. What you go and do here? Oh, because my call for the boy. Go to Ojen to tell Ojen to that money is no longer coming to that video. What Ojen does is that because of what is money. And it's because of currency now. Currency is the problem. Hey, remove it. Ojen, who will want bad money? Nobody will want bad money. Nobody will want slow. Nobody will want go slow in saying he or she do. You will always take action. So if Ojen do not take action, they will come out and say, oh, Ojen do say you don't want to pay. It's not true. We are in a critical time and we need to take a critical decision. Let the leadership of IPOB expel Neniana now. We stand on that. Then we wait for what the action of Ojen do with it. We don't care. If we don't do it this way, Mazi, then don't know it that we are wasting our life every day online. And by the end of the day, nothing will happen. This is all I have to say.
Mazi, I think you made a closing remark at the same time, because we're going to Biafra trial. We have about 10 minutes to leave here, 7 minutes. We make it brief. Okay, thank you. Biafra child, please.
Yes, Mazi. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie, Mazi Ekeloreke, and my fellow comrades. I salute you all, and I salute all your strengths on this Biafran restoration project. I want the great people of Biafra to know this. I, the Biafran child, Wachineke Mazo Keno Kechuku, can never stop on this quest of self-determination. And nobody, I repeat, nobody can make me to stop. Because you know why? Nobody pays me. I do everything from my heart because of the love that I have for Biafran people. If they are paying me, I will tell you maybe someday or one day I may back up. But because I'm doing it for my generation to come, that is why I will never stop. And I want to tell all those people that are fabricating lies, lying to great people of Biafra, telling them Onyendu said that. We are not going to listen to them. And I'm urging the leadership, I'm begging them, pleading to them. We don't give order because we know that we have leadership, but we can also advise because we are on that media. We are seeing everything. And we can never mute, because if we are mute, things will be destroyed. And we can never allow that to happen. I want them to know that we are not going to stop. And I want the leadership to take the bull by the horn. I will tell you people to go back again on Biafran television channel 1/IPOB Rapture Media. Go and listen the broadcast that I had with Capo Daniel, the second in command of Amazonia, to show Ayaba. You people should go there and listen. And all the advice the man gave to us, and also the advice was also to the leadership. They should take the bull by the horn. They should, of course, our leader is our leader. Because what they are trying to do now is to paint our leader black and white. The zoo now will begin to say, okay, you are in DSS dungeon and you are controlling the affair outside. Then stay there. Remains there. We are not going anywhere. Remains there. I want the leadership to take control. They have already showed their loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all over all this going to 2 years. And they have already practicalized it. We have saw it physical. And there's nothing else we want, only for the leadership to take the bull by the horn. Those people that they are causing problem, they should expel some people and give some people sanction. It does not matter. It does not matter. If you can wash for over going to 2 years, some are still contributing money to the same money that DOS don't know. They are, they are using our money anyhow they want. If they stop all those things, do you know how much we're supposed to have today? By the side. It's like you carry water they pour in ocean. You know that they are not ready to listen to you. I will rest my case here. Take the bull by the horn. And that is it.
Thank you. What you said is in order, because since America, UK, South Africa, we saw what is happening, and we only have to inform our Biafrans all over the world here. What we are doing here is to keep you posted of every development, both favorable or unfavorable. We are not trying to put fears into you, but we are trying to make you to understand the situation we are in now. And for those of you around the globe, if you are having such problems, you will equally contact us. Contact any of the media, heavyweight media here, or direct you, because we have to stop this once and for all. Assuming something happened to this woman tomorrow, what can we say? So this is why we are trying to have an alternative until the leadership do the needful by suspending and counter. Some of you are keeping your money because there is no need sending that money. In as much I want that money is in there, it doesn't come out immediately. Even the HOD will put it doesn't respond because they don't have respect for anybody. Because they have a plan. You people don't know that it was Calendar that stopped that collected 40 million and lied that only the stop will sit at home. Today you can see how what Biafra land has become. They are working with the zoo government. Go to Madam Oyibo, the 100,000 that put us in this mess. All of them. You see one thing, before this talk we are doing it now in here in Europe. America. Today, what is happening? What is happening everywhere? So please, we are not making anybody to be afraid. Continue to pay your money to your national coordinator in your state or resident and continue to help. There are a lot of going meeting that will be on IPOB fundraising, that will be going places now, authorized by HOD. We have to defend our land. And the media wars are here. The media has started. The war has started again. This time is very, very dicey. We are pleading all of you, and we'll be coming time to time to keep it posted about the development in Biafra land, especially now. From Obubra now, from Calabar, Imo, Akokwa, Idato, Enugu, you can see the killing. Because of that GOC that they brought to Biafra, and this GOC is in charge of eastern part of the country. Go to Mark the North, they're all in charge. You can see what is happening. This is more reason why we should remain fearless now and face this risk and cut off this cancer. Only they say we don't treat it, we cut off the cancer. This cancer that are eating us now, that's why we are coming. We have to cut it and cut it once and for all. That's why we are here.
Mazoke, sorry, I need to correct something. You said something and by Obelo for one national coordinator. They quote that Mazoke say continue to pay your money to me. Let's correct it immediately so people know. Yes, it's not Mazoke. I understand exactly what you mean. It's not giving your money to coordinator. It's you putting your money where your national coordinator asks you to put that money.
Yeah, national. That's what national.
You're not paying for him. Or we will go there national coordinator.
No.
By now, our people are in there.
Okay, thank you for that correction. Patrick, please come and give a closing remark. Patrick, are you there? He's on mute.
Yeah, Mazi, I'm here.
Okay, my brother, I'm watching. Okay, go on and give you a closing remark because we are about rounding up. Because Elekima will be coming on that platform. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mazi, for giving me the opportunity for this closing remark. I think we've said everything that needed to be said. I believe in the leadership of IPOB and their capacity of what they can do. You know, one thing our people don't appreciate is the patience of this leadership. They take their time. Sometimes we complain that they are not acting, but it goes a long way to show you that, everything they do is done in line with principle. They are never in a hurry, because they know they understand the consequences of taking wrong actions. So what I will advise Biafrans to do is be patient with them. We must be patient with the leadership. We must continue to put our trust in them. They have taken a lot of stones and abuses and a lot of mud being sprayed on them, but they are still standing. But we must learn to be patient with them. And as for those who are trying to create a problem, trying to, because of their personal interest, the likes of Kanu and Co. Kanu even went as far as recruiting criminals, recruiting his own media warriors. But today they cannot even give account of themselves. So, Biafrans, we must keep the spirit high and never be disappointed in our leadership because I can tell you that these are men of honor who understand what time is it. Mazi, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Mazi, don't go yet. I'd like all of you to hold on. I still have time before Elekima comes. Sorry, I have crook voice today because I've been up. I've not slept since we had that conversation. Let me say this, then you all can reflect on it. We have reached this stage. You have looked around. You see what is happening in Enugu. Nobody needs to be educated anymore. and for the fact that the media they have come together to shed light on the stand that we need to take. This is what we are going to. This is what we will be doing constantly, because now is the time we are going to do the drive, and it is the media that is going to do the drive. The DOS and the HOD, they are there, and what we see is what we communicate, and when we communicate, they act on it. To all the Biafrans, on the 3rd, that is on Saturday, there will be fundraising in the USA, approved by the DOS and the HOD. Wake up, come and contribute. It is no longer a joke. Election was mentioned. We don't give a damn about the election. Who are you electing? For what? The people you're conducting election with are not for you, and they are not with you. They are killing people everywhere. Common sense will make people ask a question. If you are conducting election for a country, why are you killing the same people you want to say you're governing? The media. This is what I would like most of you to discuss before you disperse. If you're going to work, that's fine. But let those that remain take a look at it. Because Elekima comes 9 o'clock, so I'm not going to go to bed or anything. So go ahead and continue with what we are saying.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Biafra, take it now from there.
Yes, Mazi Alozie, I thank you for this, and I want to reflect on that. You know, there's some things our people don't even understand. Our people will come and tell you, take action, take action, take action. Do you have what it takes to take that action? And I don't know why our people will not ask a question. Who are those they are killing today in Biafra land? Who are those? Some people will tell you, we are going to give you woto woto. Are they giving the enemy woto woto, or they are giving you, which is your own people, and those that you said that you want to restore Biafra for? These are those that are killing and are dying every single day. Because that is the question we're supposed to be asking ourselves. Every single day they are carrying a bag of bodies, and you never ask yourself, they are killing us. At the same time, they are telling us they want to restore Biafra for you. Why can't our people reason and understand that this is just a game plan? They just want to, stop things in Biafra land. They want to stop everything moving. They want to stop everything. They just want to scatter us all over the world the way they have done already. They keep on doing the same thing up to date, so that the land of Biafra will never have peace. That is exactly what they are planning. But I want to tell our people to use their brain and understand those that want better for the great people of Biafra. That is why we are here, always trying to debunk the lies of these infiltrators and their shenanigans. But it's only people that have brain will understand. I want to tell great people of Biafra, those that are killing today in Enugu, in Imo State, in Anambra, across Biafra land are also our people. Our people are killing their own people because of power tussle, because they want to become a leader, because they want to say they want to stay in control. As Kanu is having his own faction of ESN, the other one is, because you know what they are doing. At the end, they will say they are ESN. That is where they are manipulating the minds of our people. You don't even know that these people are criminals and hoodlums. Those that they are already into criminality, they went there and told them, listen, there is an easy way to make money. Come and kidnap. Come and kill, we will pay you money. In the name of what I don't know, the so-called ESN, that I don't know where they was when this ESN were formed. Our people should begin to use their brain and understand that we can't take this no more, and we must stand and defend our land. The leadership take the bull by the horn. I will rest my case here.
Okay, thank you. Mazi Metusala.
Yeah, brother. Can you hear me?
We are loud and clear. Yeah.
Yes, there's no cause for alarm, like I said. I wouldn't want us to begin to paint the issue and begin to shy away from speaking the fact. That is why I am coming up soonest with a page of realities of life. We need to face the reality, we need to confront the issue that is facing us. The moment we begin to shy away, it means we can't solve our problem. We have overflowed this issue. If you see the way we are speaking respectfully to the leadership of the struggle, this is where the solution lies. It is called uneasy lie that we have become. In as much as Nnamdi Kanu is not exposed to take charge of the activities of this struggle, these activities bestowed on them to do the needful. It's very easy, very, very easy. Most of us that are in this struggle have held so many positions in our various school days and some of our other organizations. We don't have it function. Let alone this one that involves human life that we're not supposed to delay because delay is dangerous. There's so many things. There's so many things going on. I know some of us may not know the genesis of this problem, like many of you have pointed out. Ranging from Mazi Alozie, when it was adopted, when the brother was asked, he said he was praying in the mountain. The same religion we are still talking about. And I know many of us believe because they hear prayer and they hear mountain. And probably remember when Moses go to the mountain to pray. So some of them will count out, okay, since he's praying, no problem. And today, some of them are still hoping that Mazi Alozie is still praying in the mountain. And they're hoping that he's going to come back with the Biafra flag, just like they used to tell them. We need to confront the issues facing us. Now, many of us have said it, and going on to the people who have said before. Just for viewers, if they still have something that is holding them not to suspend these people, we are with them. They can call us meeting and tell us. Then we can know how to relate to our audience because we are the ones that are being disturbed. They may not have the contact of the agent or state we need to reach about. We are putting our faces on the screen. We're not shying away from it. We're not regretting. Our contact are there. People call us every day by day and people ask us. And sometimes, if you give a very stupid question to an intelligent man who is calling, you make mockery of yourself. So we need to know why. Is it any point? Are they the owner of this struggle? Are they the one that inside the struggle? Or even that without them cannot function? Is it their family business? So many questions begin to come in. What is constant in life is change. We have defended them in the past and we're not regretting defending them. If we find out that they are now accomplices to what is going on, we will descend on them the same way we defended them. So as it stands now, we are speaking very, very quietly. Most of us are violent in nature. Most of us don't take shit because of the ethics of the struggle, because of the lives lost. If Facebook I would have permitted me, I will begin to display the life lost in this struggle. A lot have gone. One was dying, what he was shouting, please get Biafra for me. We had a lot of them. So some people are beginning to think that this struggle rests on the shoulder of Mazi Alozie alone. See, some people are thinking Mazi Alozie, we are joking because it's not their brother is not being killed on a relation. That is why we don't understand the need for us to continue this struggle. My happiness is for my media team. No one is being relented, no one is backsliding. We are on high spirit. I know enemies will be listening to hear that, okay, you say, oh, we're not more doing it again, so that they can come and perpetuate their act. Like I said, I will be the last man standing with this struggle because I know what I'm fighting for. I'm not a giant, I'm a mature man who can take decision on my own. Please, we beg the leadership. We wouldn't mind begin to come out because we have respected the authorities a lot. We can't continue giving false response to those that are calling us, asking us why Mr. A will do something like that and penalize. But Mr. B will do it and continue doing it, and nobody's talking about it. And we are now giving excuse of Onyendo, but let Onyendo come out.
That is to tell us that does it mean that the power bestowed on you is not functioning? So we need to know if there's any secret that will make these people untouchable. They need to tell us so that it will even bring more people closer than when you're keeping mute on the things, on the question that is telling you at the face. So, like Mazi Alozie, I thank you. Today now we are devoting your time speaking. We may have somewhere to go, we may have other things to do. It's energy. I have seen a lot of broadcasting on the media, on the studio, and some are guy, and so many of them. So we do the risky, but we are not sharing away. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Mazi Alozie is one of us. He's a veteran, of course. He worked up 6 a.m. American time, and we'll be here. From there, he entered to Elekim again. We appreciate him. Yeah, who do we have? Oshaman.
Yeah, my dear brother.
We heard what Mazi Alozie said, and there we.
Exactly. You know, when the message was passed, I mean, when we stopped talking about the infiltrators, when we were ordered to start blocking them and all stuff like this, I was so happy because we're highly being distracted from the realities on ground. You know, things were happening. In fact, I remember last week I was interacting with a friend who is also assisting me in one thing down our hometown there, and the way he was, you know, explaining some certain things to me, I see it as our land have completely been destroyed, you know. So there is a lot of killings, and with what Mazi Alozie said, we really need to come up with this issue. We really need to come hard on the killings going on Biafra in Biafran land. It's becoming too horrible. You know, yesterday I posted the video of our mothers being harassed for mere protesting for the killings and abduction of their children. They were harassed. Whereas in the north, in fact, since I became an adult, I have never seen where the Hausa women, because the reason why we say Hausa women is everything concerning the north. This is not Fulani. Hausa women have never seen where they were being harassed for protesting. Rather, the police will guide them, speak Hausa to them that, oh, please, it's enough. Even last year, I remember last year when some Fulani women demonstrated, protested that they should allow Biafrans to go. They should allow them to go, please, that the killings is becoming too much. I asked myself, the killing is also the killing happened. I mean, the killing they were protesting was the killing in their own land, though. There was no killing in our land. As of last year, if you could remember. Everywhere we're calm. But the women were protesting that the noise coming from Biafra land is becoming too much. That the noise from Ipob, that the federal government should allow these people to go. These women protested. Even in Abuja, they were not harassed. I remember when the Zamfara women protested, they were never harassed. But immediately our women came up to protest the incessant killing and abduction of Igbo youths. Immediately. The new GOC, I learned that he's a very, very dangerous human being. He gave order.
He was in Kaduna?
Yeah, from Kaduna, yes.
Man, the one they posted him to Yoruba land, the portion immediately. Now he's in our land. He can see, they have started the work. Look at Iguacha, look at Nugu, look at Africa, models area, and look at what is happening everywhere. And you have your two securities, they have people from your heart everywhere. The so-called allies in the heart, in the rep, they don't talk. Go on, my brother.
Exactly, and that's where we are having issues now. Because the man couldn't survive Kaduna, and I remember when he was there, Kaduna was the theater of war. You know, Kaduna was where we have daily occurrences of abductions. You know, But immediately he left there, Kaduna became a bit calm. He came to Yoruba land, like you said, they chased him away. But Biafra land will be difficult because definitely every governor will like to be a very good friend to him, even encourage him to do more, keep on killing these people. So that is where we have problem. And it's still we IPOB that we need to do the needful. I remember we've taken a lot of battles and we defeat. We normally defeat these people. And this battle, like Alozie said, we will never relent in fighting this battle. We will never. I know that this little distraction that came from Ejimako yesterday was part of it. He saw that we are now focusing on full-time Nigerian government. I have to be frank. That is why Ejimako, in fact, let me be frank. Ejimako is actually in collaboration with the zoo government to derail both Biafran struggle and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. From what happened yesterday, because immediately we announced that we don't want any distraction from infiltrators anymore. Let us focus. Everybody focus. I've been reading comments from here and there, both posts from our media warriors. Everybody focus. And that is why we could be able to post that video on how our mothers were harassed, even a lot of disturbing videos. Immediately, Kanunta and this woman and this lawyer, Ejimako, the hungry lawyer, immediately he raised his head again and said, this one wants to bring enlightenment to our people that the Fulanis are killing us. Let us bring up this issue. But it will not last. I believe after today, we will bury their issue. And I believe the DOS will rapidly come to our aid, because this time around is not Onyendu said. Yes. We, the children of Onyendu, we, his warriors, are the one protesting. And we are the one now telling the US to listen to our voice this time, not the voice of anybody. The US should not listen to any other voice, but the voice of the voiceless, the media warriors and the comment section warriors and the men on ground. Listen to our voice. If you can do this for us, we have stood behind this structure from last year, June till now, and we are ready to stand with this structure till they do us part. But this particular thing, we are begging you. A lot of people have been sanctioned without IPOB protesting. When the audio tape was leaked about the man who wanted to, I don't know whether he was making video love, that is internet love, with the woman in Germany, in Belgium, and he was caught along the line, and he was suspended because of his devilish interests that have no proof. I could remember that immediately the leadership rose up and did the needful. But what Kanunta have done since last year till now is more than what that man said. It's what more than Paul Achebe said before he was suspended. It's more than what a lot of people have said. We are good students. We are watching. If this Kanunta and Nnayanya can go scot-free, I can guarantee you that I, Austraman, I am a very good learner. It might not be today, but it might be tomorrow, and I will be advocate. I will be a very big advocate to anybody that will be suspended, and I will use Kanunta and Nnayanya as a point of contact when advocating for those that are being dismissed from IPOB. I am not going to battle the leadership or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I'm saying this thing because I am a man who hates injustice, and this is injustice at the highest level. A non-officer of an organization, IPOB, cannot be meddling into the affair of IPOB since last year just because he's a brother to our leader. I cannot remember the last time I saw the brother of Nelson Mandela, Thomas Sankara. I cannot remember even recognizing the face of Martin Luther King Jr., the junior brother of Martin Luther King Jr. I've never seen any of these freedom fighters with their families before. We can only see their wives. We know Winnie Mandela, the wife of Mandela, even the wife of Martin Luther King Jr. We can see because always the women are solidly behind the backbone of their husband. But brothers, impossible. Most cases, the brothers always derail the struggle their senior brothers are fighting. I can give you instances, but there's no much time. We cannot take this from anybody anymore. We want to remain focused on the zoo government. And for that reason, we don't want distraction. And for the leadership to give us the go-ahead to battle this zoo with all their lies against IPOB in Biafra land, they have to do the needful. If you remove Kanunta and then Nayanya away from this struggle, then we will focus. But since Kanunta remains a bona fide member of IPOB without being challenged, then you are creating room for distraction because I cannot be on all fronts. We must have to deal with this particular issue, let it to rest, then we focus completely on the zoo. Please, if the DOS can listen to our voice and do this rapidly, I can promise you that our battle against the zoo, in fact, even those criminals in Biafra land, they will hear from us. Because as I speak to you, all their atrocities are already on book. And we will start bringing them up. Because we have to also aid the real security agency to fish out these criminals in our land that are causing mayhem. I cannot imagine seeing Imo State that is one of the tourist center. When I went to bury my dad, I landed in Imo airport. I lodged in Imo in Owerri. I was so happy with Owerri. To the extent that I said, oh, this place must be my second home in Biafra land. I have to be frank. I was proud of Imo State 2010. In fact, I was shortly Imo State to my hometown. I was so happy with it. I relaxed in Owerri. In fact, I have to be frank. I cannot imagine that today people are running sorry for my tongue. I cannot imagine how people are running from pillar to post because of some few criminals, because some people have decided to make our place ungovernable. No, we have to start reporting these criminals. And that is where I keep on thanking our able chief of staff, Mazi Alozie, for always naming those criminals. Thank you so much.
Before you go out, the information I just received now on Sunday on this same platform, Mazi Alozie, I think that was on Sunday. I came on this platform and I called Okute Biafra in Enugu, threatening a pastor. The man couldn't even open up his church that day, demanding for ransom. And the information I got that they went there now to the man's shop. They robbed everywhere with one girl and one boy. There are four, two escaped. They caught two. And the girl swallowed their SIM card. In fact, people want to lynch him up now. They wanted to lynch up now, Binag as I speak with you. But they have handed all of them over to the security. Well, why we are saying this? We have told our people, time without number. If you are not caught, it doesn't matter. Go and use it and fight our enemies. If you are making doctor, if you are a robber, whatever you can do, use it against our enemy, and we'll be behind you. But once you start using it against your own brother that are suffering the way you are suffering, threatening people, threatening them, you shoot them, you shoot them, you kill them, that land will be against you, especially those of them are coming from the other way, autopilots, threatening people, killing their own brothers. Yesterday, this week, we discovered a pit where they are putting our people in Olo. Precisely in Owerebiri and Umowa. There is a Catholic church. A Catholic church there, St. Mary's also. That is where the people is. They have more than 300 dead bodies there. The video is here, but it's not clean. But we are trying to make it. We are working on it. They are putting our people there. So when we call our people in diaspora, we have our outside, whatever they call them in America. This is all indigenous. And we have pleaded for this, our people, till 2018, 17, we'll be crying here. Please, you people in America have the power to stop what Opos is doing in Olo. You people have the power to equip your people. Look at what happened in Akokwa yesterday. Exactly. You see how they butchered that young man. He went to harvest his yam. They met him there. You see how you can see that in our land. You can see what is happening in Hamufu. You can see what is happening in Calabar everywhere. Because this man, this GOP they brought now, is a complete. I don't know exactly whatever. The man is very dangerous. Look at Ibocha. And when you talk, our people pretend as if nothing is happening. Obi are not having time has gone to America and they are lasting very well. Mazi, it's very, very painful, honestly speaking. What is happening in our Biafra land is very, very painful. And people continue to tell them that even if you can't get here, and the Biafra child, they can testify here. People are calling them, threatening them. Who kill your family, do that. But in the was not even now go to Niki Adrokaneli Orla. All of us are from extended family, and the land will catch up with you. We know all of you. The other one called is rock. We are very all of them. We have our intel everywhere. So please, whatever they have, we are calling our people. You will take that your power and fight our enemy now. The time has set. And stop killing your people. Stop taking ransom. Stop selling our lands. This is what is happening. There are a lot of places we cannot say here for security purposes because we are going to meet them one-on-one. Exactly.
Okay. I want to end here, and please, once more, I am pleading. Our able leaders in the leadership, please, we are pleading. We need a rapid response because we don't want distraction. We want to actually tackle the main problem facing us. And you can see we have so much at hand. The killings in Biafra land, the release of Oyendu Mazen and Kanu is part of it. We have to keep on campaigning for all these things, and we don't need distraction. But if they don't take decision, if they don't find an easy resolution from now, I don't really know. If they don't do it as fast as possible, then the distraction will keep on coming. I'm pleading, please. These words is not coming from Ostraman alone, but this is coming from the generality of the Biafran people. We are protesting. The protest starts now. Thank you so much.
Okay, Patrick, you can please. I want you to say something, and at the same time, let us see what is happening, even in Biafra land, the where you come from. Please, Patrick, you can.
Mazi, thank you very much. I've heard everything Ostraman said, Mazi. Sometimes I understand his level of anger, and concern, but I believe that, the leadership that we have are people who are reasonable. They know what to do. We don't have to even put them under any kind of pressure. I believe that at the appropriate time, they will take the necessary steps necessary to address certain issues. And I believe that they know what they are doing. Our duty is to just keep standing our ground on some of these issues, and continue to give them the confidence they need to do their job. Because what these people are trying to do is to take away that confidence and make the leadership feel that they are not enjoying the support of Biafrans, by these non-entities and these criminal elements. If you see the way they abuse Mazi Alozie, the head of Directorate of State, you start asking, what is going on? You start asking, you start questioning. At some point, they almost converted me to their group. They were coming to me with all manner of stories against Mazi Alozie, that is disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that one lady in the UK changed, removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the director of Radio Biafra, and when the person that was propagating that news came up with the document, they forwarded the document to me. I took a look at those documents. I was angry. Why should somebody go and remove the name of our leader from being the director of Radio Biafra? Does it mean that somebody just sack our leader from There was a time who was the one that created the Nachuloyan Dunolo. I was the one that created that phrase. Nachuloyan Dunolo. I was very, very angry. But on the other hand, I said, okay, if this person did this thing, is IPOB leadership aware? I asked the leadership, and they told me yes. They gave me reasons for what happened and what really transpired. And I said, okay, the most important thing is that the leadership are taking responsibility of what happened. And if there is any way they have gotten wrong, let us continue fighting for the freedom of our leader. Then when he comes out, if there is any way the leadership must have gone wrong in this direction, that he's in a better position to address the issue. But that the most important thing is that his name has been put back as the director of Radio Biafra. Let us continue pursuing his freedom, which is the most important thing. But these people that came up with the document insisted, they continue to insist. They continue to call names that, so you just see the bias. You see that it's not all about that removal of name. There is something that they were pursuing. So when I saw the way they were going about it, I said, no, something is wrong. Until I now discovered the whole truth. That it was the same Kanu that was propelling the whole propaganda. That even when IPOB leadership have taken responsibility that they are aware, they now started using that as a source of blackmail. And I said, no, I cannot join these people in their crafty activities. So it took a lot, it took the grace of God. By now, I would have been on their side, castigating leadership. And this is how so many people with low intellect, so many people with low understanding, so many people that do not have the spiritual maturity, join them. And they are abusing IPO because they are not able to investigate, they are not able to tune themselves. They don't have the discerning spirit to understand that these people have ulterior motive. So this is the thing I'm saying. There is a lot of temptation in this struggle that if you are not spiritual enough, you can fall by the way. And you just find out that at the end of the day, those people that you see abusing leadership here and there, Mazi Alozie and this and that, they are all doing it for their personal interest, not for the interest of Biafrans in general. Doing it to protect one thing or the other for themselves. So these are the things I'm giving you an example of how I would also be used to fight IPOB leadership and destroy this struggle. But because of the grace that God gave me, I discovered and I put myself. Some of them were even coming to my program at the time. Every time I'm online doing program, they will come to make comments and call in. And today now, we have become #1 enemies. The same people that used to call into my program to make a contribution have now, they now make posts on Facebook to say that Patrick Ikem have become a betrayer because I stood with the leadership that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said we should follow. You know? So these are the things we are saying. So Mazi, everybody have to be careful. Biafrans have to be careful. Be careful before you are misled. The same people who came up, who said that sit at home should not hold. The same people that said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we should suspend sit at home are the same people now working with the idiot in Finland who is fighting IPOB leadership for suspending sit at home. The same Kanunta that tweeted and was fighting IPOB leadership because they didn't agree with the initial decision for the sit-at-home suspension. Is the same one working with the idiot in Finland today. Two of them are best friends now. The idiot is fighting IPOB leadership for suspending sit-at-home. The same sit-at-home that the same idiot Kanunta proposed and, campaign for. You see how stupid these people can be. All the effort is to destroy what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has set up. But we are here to checkmate and bring their lies to bear. So Mazi, thank you very much. And I say God bless you and Biafrans all over the world.
Yes, you too.
Thank you, my brother. I'm bringing Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. He's one of us. He's joining us now. Let me add him up. Who again? Yeah, Biafra child, do you have anything to say? Biafra child.
Mazi, I don't have anything to say, but I just want to remind great people of Biafra that today is our Twitter day. I want everybody to go to Twitter and tweet. If you people haven't forgotten, remember what our leader said. Every Tuesday is our Twitter day. This is what I have to tell my people. I have nothing else today. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you for reminding us. Mazi Jonathan Kennedy, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us in this program. We are discussing about what I just transferred since yesterday from Alozie Jimako and the atrocities of Kanunta and Nemyanya, what they're doing to this struggle and the sabotage all over. So probably you must have been listening since. If you have anything to say there, you can take over the platform, sir. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu.
Yes.
Okay,
They won't. I'm just coming in because of my schedule. So, what I want to say in this is, this struggle is not like any other struggle. It's not like any other that people have seen or have seen before. You know, why do I say so? We are not fools. You know, there's something I see with some past struggles or the Igbo thing. People think that they can use brains of people just for either making money or to enter into mainstream political or sphere. But thank you, that we are people that have seen different things all over the world, different professions, different issues and experiences. So we are not people that could be mesmerized like others. And in this, while, I used to say something during my program. I used to say that, look, if you look at yourself search your heart and genuinely find out that you are genuine. Candidly, you found out, you don't lie, you cannot lie to yourself. It is impossible. If you are lying to yourself, it is voluntary. You just want to deceive people. But if you see in you that you are genuine in this struggle, that you are only goal, focus, is to make sure that you contribute in your own way for the restoration of Biafra, call yourself a saint. Because there are many people that are in this struggle, one, for money, to make fame, to be popular, for money, for contacts, or any other private issue. So, but we know, you know yourself, I know myself more than any other person. This struggle is not a private business. It's not a family business. That is what we should understand. Any person that comes because of a family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu start talking or doing something bizarre. A tree cannot make a forest. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not where he is today, suffering because he is from Kanu family. It is, people should put this thing, to have it in their head. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being known all over the world today because of the indigenous people of Biafra. It's a structure, it's a movement which you and I are part of. So no person, no useless clown can come to, if we leave this, everybody vacate this IPOB, let me tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everything, instead they will be fighting for his survival. People are not recognizing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today because he's from Afaruku Ibeku. No. It is because of the voice, the help you and I contributed. So if somebody wants to come to manipulate in order to, because he's from Kanu family, we say to hell with that person. To hell with that person. Thank God that all of us have blood. We have one head. All of us are the same thing. So, sometimes, it's a rhetorical question I used to ask myself. Why is it that the Nigerian government is always targeting only Mazi Barrister Jimako? It's a question that we should ask ourselves. It is a rhetorical question. Because there also you can understand many things. Whereas some other ones are there, they are moving around. No person is tormenting them. No person is molesting them. But only Barrister for his house was burnt. Yes. But this other barrister is, he came to my program. I asked him this question. I said, why have you been threatened? It's there. It's recorded. I know why I asked that question that time. Are you feeling threatened by the Nigerian government or in any way? Because of what you are doing, not as a barrister, no, but because of what you are doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said no. He answered in the negative that no, not threatened. So he's moving around freely, nothing, lodging in hotels, moving. If you want, he goes out through airport, free of train, nothing. So there starts, you start thinking. Kanu that he will be moving around. If he is in Nigeria, no problem. But these are the people that we come to give command. Many people, many of us, if they discover us in Nigeria, we are gone. But they know all these people, they are eating and dining with politicians. We are not fools, so I used to say this, we are not fools. Instead of this struggle to be corrupted because of one thing or the other, before God and man, our lives, all of us, I wish you one, honestly speaking, anywhere in the world. Because we cannot continue this Igbo thing. I call it Igbo thing. Every time. Look at what we are suffering everywhere. Look at how they are killing us. Do you know it's an insult? Before they are killing us in the north, in Sharia north, they are killing us. and we run also go outside. Now our land, we are no more safe. And people see all these things, and all that matters to them is who controls money. Who controls money, let me tell you, this is the problem that South Sudan has, and they were in a bitter war, civil war, of which now it is regulated anyway, or it's under regulation. We should be careful. What we are doing is not a joke. No person, if somebody is doing something, for example, the lawyers should take care of, I put it on my page, they should be on their lane. Everybody, that is your name. Everybody should be on his lane. You cannot be a lawyer. Now you dive into administrative issues of IPOB. It cannot happen. We are the people. We cannot suffer what we are suffering in Nigeria and continue in IPOB in Biafra land to suffer the same thing. Instead, I question what we are doing. There's no. You cannot be serving. You don't know how to serve the Fulani more than me, more than I do. Instead, I got another Chinese. Every one of us knows how to be a slave. But we cannot suffer what we are suffering in Nigeria. In order to restore a sanitized country, some people will be imposing themselves on institutions. Biafra is an institution. We are building institutions. You cannot relegate Directorate of State. It's a body. If you have problem with a person, one person, or two people in DOS, you cannot, because of it, you start pulling down DOS. It is an aberration. It is anathema. It's an institution. Mazi Nnamdi is part of DOS, the DOS. People should understand that. We have reached a situation whereby IPOB is bigger than anybody. IPOB is bigger than one person. You understand? So no person can put himself as a stumbling block in order to impose his own will. Just like in Nigeria, you have to belong to the cabal. You have to, in order to impose and be one person. Nigeria government, Answer Rock, the executive, they are disobeying court order because they believe that you have to be bigger than institution. It's exactly the same thing they are imposing on the Nigeria. In IPOB. That look, one person will just go and do so and say, no, I have imposed. You start imposing your own will on IPOB. It is never done. So, the other time when Barrister Geoffrey, he was asked something, and very eloquently, he said that no, he is not. He is a lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Other things that concerns patents, IPOB, internal issues, he cannot dive there. He don't have authority to go there. That is how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. But you cannot, anything, normally, anything, even if you want to do something, write a letter to the international community, unless you want to write it as Barrister Jimako, no problem. No person has a problem with that. You are fighting, no problem, as an individual. Or as your group, your own law firm, no problem. But once you want to use the name IPOB, you must consult the leadership of IPOB. That is the DOS. Look at what I want to do. How do you see it? Let us do jointly. That is how it is done. Somebody cannot be against or above institution. Being settled. All these things is hard, but it is what we are trying to institute. We are in a just kindergarten stage. That is why it is like this. Because our people, Nigeria has destroyed our character, our sense of reason, and our way of life. That we think that somebody is above, should be above institution. But it is not the case. That is what they are trying to bring in IPOB. But we must resist it. And we are not going to cow down. Because if we cow down, they defeat us. We are millions. All these people are in their 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I call them pieces of human beings. They are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So we shouldn't cow down. We must continue in what we are doing. And The BOS is, for now, the mainstream leadership of this struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside the DSS dungeon. He's our leader. We are fighting for him to be released so that he will come. If he come out and say, okay, Mazi Chike Doziem, sorry, but you got it wrong here, there, no problem. It will be understandable. But for now, the DOS is in charge. So we must continue following the leadership of this struggle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mazi, stay there, please, my brother. I want you to speak because we've been talking about what is happening. You can see the killings in the whole of Biafra and the GOC they brought, and especially the one happened in Akawa in Olo on Saturday. Brother who went to harvest his and he was cut into pieces. I don't know if you have seen the picture. And this recent one discovered around the Urebiri and Omona, where they have a pit, or the Biafra and Nigerian soldiers are put killing and dumping our boys. Over 300 dead bodies are there. Eziat, my brother, between Eziat and the Urebiri. Please, at the same time, you make a closing remark because our time is up.
Yeah. You know, all these are things that we should concentrate on. Because all these people that are bringing all these distractions, canon, they are not doing IPOB any good. They are not doing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu any good. Because they are trying to polarize our focus. To multiply, you know, we'll be fighting this side and fight our focus. Look at what is happening. You know, this is what you sow. You know, you sow what you, or you reap what you sow. In Imo State, when you hear Dionha was removed illegally, when people came out to protest, yes, but you see the members of the House of Assembly, before you know, they jumped fence and joined start supporting the Fulani stooge in the name of Opos of the vampire of Imo State. That is why we always say the problem we have is leadership. In Biafra land, in Igbo land, is leadership. While other people, the Fulani, they are openly protecting their own. Oh, they don't hide it. Many times they have come up to protect, to give reasons, shield their Fulani terrorists, tell us that they have the right to carry weapons, to kill. But it's a pity that our own people, they are killing us. And what makes you to think that if an Igbo man enters to be a Nigerian president, he will not kill us, sacrifice us the more? Sometimes I laugh. I laugh people because of their gullibility. They are sentimental. Our people are one of the highest, if not the highest sentimental state of human being, emotional. With emotion, you do something, but after you can spoil something that you will regret all your life with emotions. In IPOB, we have learned not to be emotional in our judgment. What do you think?
5 minutes.
Okay. Let me round up. So, what I'm saying is, the killings that are going on in our land, people that are being used, Ebubagin is on the rampage. The Fulani terrorists, they are on the rampage. The criminals they are using are on the rampage against only one set of people. They discovered, as we learned, a pit that is more than 300 people are there, being thrown there, killed and dumped there in Eziachi, in Olo. All are our people. So, all these things should spur us into working harder, not to fail. Because if we fail, we are all gone. I'm telling you. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
May I make this suggestion? I think we should have a media roundup every week, where issues of the week we all sit down and make the evaluation and reinforce our people what is going on. We'll think over it, but I think it will do us more better if we have a media roundup every week, possibly on Tuesdays. So we'll think about that. There one.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Mazi Alozie, thank you. Beloved, very much. Thank you. We'll look into that. Maybe next week we'll come again. That one. Have a nice week. That one.
That is the end of the program. The program has ended, and
Beloved, very much. Thank you. We'll look into that. Maybe next week we'll come again. That one. Have a nice week. That one.
yes, it is repeating itself. It is repeating. It's repeating itself. Will continue. Elekima will be coming on at the top of the hour. Elekima will be coming on at the top of the hour. So after him, I will end the program because my voice is revolting. Yeah, my voice is revolting. So this is live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. Well, that's that. Okay. I got your message, and I got your message. Okay, we'll think about that. Okay. Like I said, I apologize. My voice is just croaky this morning. This is the part of the year. Elekima will be here and at the top of the hour. So we'll see. After Elekima, I will not analyze. You can call in, but I'm not going to say anything. Maybe I go and look for tequila, a bottle of whiskey to to clear my voice. I woke up and saw it that way, so that is nature. Our people, we are not joking here. A lot of things happened this week, and the killings. There's so much. I can't stomach it. What you're killing are human beings. What are their crimes? They are Biafrans. You cannot point to, as to one crime they committed just because they are Biafrans. First of all, you said they are this and that. They are IPOB, they are ESN. Just a reason to kill. Criminality we're not going to accept. We have IPOB ESN investigation crime number plus 459 149 8677 plus 459 149 8677, and we play our jingle, and after that jingle, Elekima will come, and after that, I will take calls. but don't expect much from me on that call. So if you want to talk, you talk. Outside that, that's it. Now let's let me see. There's
Attention, attention, attention. IPOB in USA, under the leadership of our indefatigable leader, Mazi Kanu, is announcing our ESN end-of-year mega fundraising event on December 3rd, 2022 at 8 p.m. Biafra time. We are inviting all IPOB families, all lovers of freedom all over the world, to come and support this Zoom event in support of the life-saving work of ESN. ESN, the people's security is here to stay. Please donate at Chase Bank, account name Indigenous People of Biafra CA, account number 511121730. Again, 511121730. Routing number 3222-71627. Again, 3222-71627. Zelle info IPOBCA2019@yahoo.com. IPOBCA2019@yahoo.com. Zoom meeting ID 885532571104. Again, that's 885532571104. Passcode 147330. 147330. For more information, call these numbers: +1 818 201 8884. That's +1 818 201 8884, or +1 872 242 0417, +1 872 242 0417.
My brother, welcome. Go ahead. Mazi Alozie, go ahead. Welcome, Mazi. Go ahead.
Hello, Mazi. Good afternoon to you. Hello, sir. It's been wonderful. It's been a long while.
Go ahead. We're listening.
A long day. I want to thank Tamuno Ziba Sama. Sorry for your cooking voice. You know, I got the part of Ziba for his strength, yes, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, good all great friends. Greetings to all Biafrans. Friends of Biafra, the Biafrans and radicals. A great infatigable leader, Lord, and
Yes. It seems like you have a network issue.
Around making I'm in now.
Yeah, it seems like you have a network issue.
Hello, great Biafra. Okay, let me connect again, sir. How about that?
That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, we're listening. Go ahead.
Quickly, I think I'm clear, right?
Yeah, this is better.
You know, calling from the zoo, it's not easy. Many things are happening here, and okay, I wouldn't be surprised to come to understand the two concerning this fight that the zoo most time want to play dirty. And what for them to frustrate themselves and not with their fans. The Zoom network has been very terribly bad. We are forging ahead, nothing stopping us. We are too resilient and much more than to be stopped by anybody. Nothing stopping us. Platform and Biafra is already here. No. What is zoo or zoological terrorist public? We have opened going to all my great fellow Biafra liberty, again, it will not in my mouth. to always appreciate this man who has sacrificed his life, his comfort, his everything to make sure that we become free, to make sure that we are treated as such, even in the global level. Biafra it is and Biafra it is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, want to thank and appreciate you. You are the boy you do. To me, you are the nightmare of the caliphate, the mighty, the nightmare of Britain. You are my dedicated one of the People's Republic of Biafra. We love and appreciate you. And without any mistake, without missing words, without any mistake, I want everyone to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally from the dungeon of the zoological terrorist banana Republic of Animal Kingdom. My brother and sisters, my name still remains Asanemo Elekima Egbaniboye. Elekima Egbaniboye from Kanu speaking coastal region, a job province of Biafra land. Today, I think I should be 29th, right, of November. I saw, November, yes. And coming to you on this other platform, privilege and opportunity given to me to anchor stand aside with my big brother, my daddy and my father, Mazi Alozie. And Alozie, thank you very much for the opportunity and privilege given to us in the coastal region to air our view and to also add our support in this common effort. Without the Kanu, without this struggle, and they're all doing well. With the entire state being led by Mazi Chikajosi and we remain loyal to all of them. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. My name is Stephen. It's fellow to be on this hallowed platform where we worship. Biafra is our religion, and this is where we worship. Radio Biafra. So if you are hearing me, you are hearing me from either our Radio Biafra, that is IDOB community radio. But you do not have it. You better run now. If you know where you are and who you are, and you say you are a Biafran and you are a phone that is supported by internet that has internet support, then you don't have IPOB community radio app. That means the device you are using that is internet enabled, and you're not another simple radio where you get the IPOB community. So sure you are. If you're hearing me, that means you are really connected. Okay, and Osanogua.
Yeah, that's what you have to deal with today. The interruption. So go ahead.
Going to go into that's already here. No going back. Not if you to actually do to in also giving so therefore about it, thank you about it. Yari om nimbre eleke me bani boy nimba piki bote om le kana ma om na asli ko terrorist le kilo me na everything stop ana betel Nigeria me ama kan singa Republic of Animal Kingdom and she go And then the name how Bukoma say pa. And Pela, what family can be met to go back. What game the one can happen? What's the gas manga? You are lot. Abeme traso. Both of you may be good Canada. Me Cracasa, Neso, Mida. And if you might be in the Bible, I'm sure. I'm not to, and then let's see. Boroso juga boso pe mo la ike kwambi ike abu anu agara du kwa ba zo mu bregbu wa na Biafra me wa bregbu ba ana me ta go abia du go na pe no so digi
You all should bear with him. There's a network issue.
Mari mo kesi ma iyara kala bare bo tebe wara ya kala bo e na bo okay ikore na bo ogun yelene iyara Biafra bo iyara Biafra bo ye ko bra da te bi je ni mi ate ko bra di ji papa akontu meji ba ke papa meji kula me amuso me sia ko me fule na ko sia me Nnamdi is like this unbearable or what? They're not getting me. The next step,
We are still waiting. The line is terrible. That network is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Elekema is full of energy when he comes on to speak. The network is just disrupting the whole thing. For me, I don't feel like speaking. You see my voice, you hear my voice, but take it the way you see it. If I can sit down and talk, well, try and listen. It's not that it changes. It changes. Nice croaking voice. By evening, it will be a different thing altogether. So that's the nature of the day, the season. Yeah, go ahead. Mazi Alozie, is it raining over there? Sounds like it is raining.
Yes, can you? Okay. It's a very excruciating song. Okay. But for over here, I think I can hear myself. Let me see. Let me give it a try. Listen. Back from my YouTube. Sorry, just a second. Okay. Oh. This is good. Oh gosh. We are winning. We're not stopping. We're not. Let me see if I can change the line. Oh, that line. No. It's a lie. Let me see if I'll use simple radio.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to check your line, then you call back. Mazi Alozie, I'll give you 5 minutes to check your line, then you call back.
Has won my battle for me. God of miracle has won my battle for me. God of vengeance has won my battle for me. I'm a winner man, I'm a winner man. He has won my battle for me. I'm a winner man, I'm a winner man. He has won my battle for me. God of vengeance, God of vengeance has won my battle for me. Long ago, God of miracle has won my battle for me.
A very important announcement for Biafrans/IPOB worldwide. Biafrans, lend me your ears. Announcement. There will be 3 days fasting and prayer for IPOB/Biafrans worldwide from Thursday, the 1st day of December to Saturday, the 5th of December 2022. 10. Behold, I will do a new thing now in Biafra land, says Chukwukikabiama onye promihenile. The book of Isaiah, chapter 43, 19a. Duration of fast, category A, dry fasting for the 3 days. Category B, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Category C, from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. Category D, from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily. Category E, from 4 p.m. till 6 a.m. the following morning for the 3 days. Category F, 1 hour only for children, pregnant women, old people, and those on medication for the 3 days. Everyone is expected to choose the option convenient for him or her and be consistent with it. The details of this daily prayer points and scriptures are on the program scheduled in all IPOB platforms on Facebook. We thank you, Chukwuki Kabiama, Onye Promihenile, for you have sworn never to leave nor forsake us. This message was prepared by Evangelist Ozago Agnes Wokike, signed by Mazi Oscar Okeke, head of IPOB Religious Affairs Committee. Biafrans, God of vengeance, He has fight and won our battle for us. Now we are winner men, because at the end we always win. Only by her, yeah. Only you deserve the worship from my heart. See, because of the things you do. Only you deserve the worship from my heart. Who deserves your worship? Only you deserve the worship from my heart.
Yeah, live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA, and it is Tuesday. The month will be ending tomorrow. Don't forget that on the 3rd, there will be fundraising for ESN. All those that have been collecting money for ESN, where are they? And this new USA IPOB is formidable. And I thank all of those that have tested us, and now they believe. And this is the way it's supposed to be. For all those that have missed their ways, you have chance. You have chance. Don't get swallowed and you die with your pride over mistake you made. It shouldn't be that way. We don't know it all. Look at your home. You're working against the struggle. Do you have a reason for that? Absolutely not. Your homes are being invaded. Our people are subconsciously dressing like Fulanis. Look at the gatherings. See what they put on. Copycat. When Babariga becomes your own custom attire, then you have a problem. You have lost your identity. This is what we are fighting for. We subconsciously submit ourselves for domination, and we are being dominated. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi is there. DOS is there. HOD is there. You've listened to the press statement today by the news warriors. This will show you how Biafrans reason. When the time comes, they will rise. And the time has come, and they are rising. They are rising. They are making their opinion known. The greatest mistake they will be making is thinking that holding Nnamdi Kanu will stop. It will not stop the drive for Biafra, the quest for freedom. The Fulanis are entitled to their own freedom in their zone. The Oduduwas are entitled to their own freedom in their own zone. And we are entitled to freedom in our own zone. People with integrity. People with integrity. For those that know that they are here to serve, if you're out to serve, then you must be honest to yourself. And being honest to yourself, you must know that you are serving people. You must know not sharing money to mask your problems. It is very, very sorrowful that we have to live our lives like this. It's a thing of sorrow. Let our people wake up. Let our people wake up. It is no joy for us to be crying every day. It is no joy for us to watch our sons being murdered. They are our children.
The Honorable Member for Banjul South.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us. I thank you, clerks of the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I think looking at the Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member, honorable speaker. I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family, honorable speaker. When I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need, because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the robing allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people. It is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country, I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, honorable speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, honorable speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves, and increasing our salaries is deliberately.
This is to people that have moral, those that are honorable. That's what it is. Honorable. You see, there are not too many of them. The honorable. You're there to serve people. You're there to protect your people. That is lacking in our environment. The environment of looters, thieves, and greedy human beings. They look like you and I, but they have no conscience. Go ahead, Mazi. Give it a try. Go ahead.
Yes, Mazi.
Manage it like that, it's just bad. Go ahead.
Once again, yes, I'm Moko, Mazi Alozie, Moguti, a comedy. Ero Mako Dugal, Erema Bemneso, what gote in a care. Oloko, Coco, Apo, and Bushi, what gote like a singer in Gadada, and Bushi, and then Braswama free. Politics, here, politician, baby. Go to you, go brass on Inima, Pacamateneso. Inima go to no men and geological terrorist republic of animal kingdoms. Here, in Nigeria, it begins with my dear Dumanamo, Tumomo, Tamatame, Abos of the Skurma, Abalnequa, Abalneda, Benesoa, a good Mikor Buboy, I would have sent Buboy and Yatumi, if you do not, Anga Yanga and Ibra. Boy, who begin up where to move. But I would do a animated a politician go brought him. Imo State, Abia State, to go airborne you by any farmer. Papa Benjamin. Pamla. I can go since the visual. But 10 years soon, we will make the quiet self. Because a man can do Boswa. Maintenant, nous avons go one na tebe go soir dès que ma local government dès que ma local government I'm not go. Okay, cow. Nanka gora local government so one na ke to one na ke go soir all. From councillor, go chairman la. Go local government chairman la. Go state assembly, national assembly. Senator, governor, so. Gorbo so na ke pa me ana ba ko amia ko me dia ne ko bili mute bili ama me fama attention to me induga buduga alawo ala ke poti amada mo me na woke be no kilo legi kala bare ton yi me sia am ka bara to finje american na me ke ho na labo yi ana no bala me ke bili yi wele me ke kala ke ya nke asaribe nke bukuma boya nke bakana ya go te wan mare be bai ya neso gbere ike an meji meji bo na komba bukuma bo o meke hingi baso mu ana me tamno moko obi che meke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu swate Mazi na mo ifa buringari ane bibi na gbani kuri na te kwai Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ngare mo ko bibi finje e kwai e kon kama ai me amu so me funa na ko me ke wam na ka Mazi na Britain ni na brabulu mate ke wam na basse mrame wam na na wamne giplu na wamna in yei de tamna ko mo rai go to wamna ma te biye be me jife borbo sin den mani kula na na falingia bosin kwa ne me na ko mi biya me biya yo abari ma te ni ko go so te wa bra so no pra many you know come saki gile mate io che prego kalaba na po obesize dumo brabo e kon brabo na lumo kon do na bo na po me na be ugbo so te mi dize e kwenwo iye kwante wa toro ke dije what of me na boss ai ba mo ngi la ro si so te be wa and then the test people, yeah, over there.